Today's news.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Search crews are desperate to find survivors in Turkey and Syria crushed by buildings in an overnight earthquake. Ismail Al-Abdullah is with a relief group there.
Our teams responded to all the sites and the buildings, and many families now are under the rubble. Our team's trying to save them.
And more help is coming. CBS's Cammy McCormick is at the Pentagon.
State Department spokesman Ned Price says the assistance will likely be long-term as the devastation becomes more apparent.
The tragic reality is that the death toll of this earthquake is likely to continue to climb in the coming days.
The U.S. assistance will begin with 2 American search and rescue teams.
It is our fervent hope that the rescue and recovery effort is able to save as many lives as to pull people from the rubble.
After that, the U.S. will provide financial assistance, he says, to rebuild the country.
People living near a train derailment in Ohio could be in danger as crews continue a controlled release of dangerous chemicals. Governor Mike DeWine.
Concern, the railroad has a serious concern which they can express to you about an explosion with one or more of these cars. They describe an explosion as potentially catastrophic.
President Biden plans to talk about raising the debt ceiling tomorrow night at his State of the Union address and tell lawmakers that it shouldn't be used as a bargaining chip. But House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is not having it.
President Biden wants Congress to raise the debt limit yet again, without a single sensible change to how government spends your hard-earned money.
If Congress doesn't raise the debt limit, the U.S. will default for the first time ever. President Biden says China now understands the U.S. position on spy balloons.
As he returned from Camp David, where he worked for the weekend on his State of the Union speech, the president was asked if the balloon incident further weakens U.S.-China relations. He said it does not.
We're not going to back off. We did the right thing. And there's not about question of weakening his country. It's just reality.
Mr. Biden said it was always his intent to shoot the balloon down once it entered U.S. airspace. He says the Pentagon urged against it until the airship was over water.
At CBS's Stephen Portnoy. Police have arrested a couple and thwarted a possible attack on the power grid in Baltimore. CBS's Steve Futterman.
Law enforcement officials say the 2 suspects, Brandon Russell and Sarah Clandaniel, hope to shut down the power in the middle of winter. Eric Barron is the U.S. Attorney in Maryland.
Daniel and Russell conspired and took steps to shoot multiple electrical substations.
Thomas Dobozinski is with the FBI.
The accused were not just talking. He described attacking the power transformers as the greatest thing somebody can do.
They're described as neo-Nazi extremists. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.